So I think we should just stick with that and just say it'll be posted tomorrow.
Okay, we're on it.
Hi. My eyes look crazy. Make sure to bubble up your energy, sweet pea. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my house. I'm putting on my makeup. Nobody's on here yet, but this will be on YouTube.
That was cute.
Thank you. I told you I need to sing lately.
Good morning.
Morning. Welcome. Welcome to my house. I'm putting on my makeup.
Oh, good morning, Crystal.
I don't really believe I need it.
Hi, Jamie. Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning.
Crazy Kim's in the house. How you doing, love?
Hi. Kim, you excited for day 2 coming up? It's really soon. Kim's part of our shadow work class. We had some really beautiful moments last week, and we're going to finish it out this week with a really cool, powerful meditation.
It's Thursday. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Woo-woo.
Day 2. It's gonna be awesome. Kim, you're gonna love it. You're gonna love it. Mm-hmm. We had a client the other day that we did an intensive walk back regression on to help move through like some of her core traumas.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
That was just straight up beliefs like holding her back. Man, it is the coolest. It is the coolest experience when you really just get to facilitate and be that like right hand man to like their soul and their counsel and just kind of like help them walk through it. And
we're just the facilitators. You know? Like when you are ready for this deep healing, it's because your soul.
Good morning.
Your soul signed out. Like it's divine timing. Like your soul knows it's time. I'm putting on mascara. Knows that it's ready, and you chose us to be your facilitators. You know, your soul already knows how to heal. Yeah. It's just like your human body's like, how do I do that again? Hey, Jack.
Yeah.
I'm still feeling so good since the meditation. Yay! You buzzing? You still buzzing? I know I am too. And I know a lot of you guys saw I started yesterday very, very like I was releasing a lot. I think that needed to happen before that meditation. And girlfriend over here started releasing stuff this morning. We usually go hand in hand. Sometimes I go first, sometimes she goes first. But she's having a hard day today too.
I'm okay.
Which means that something really amazing is going to happen.
Yeah.
Meditation
Mondays.
That's a great idea.
That would be cool.
Because we were like, manifestation Mondays, but then that all went off topic.
Yeah. Yeah, but what was I saying?
Welcome to my house. I need eyebrows.
I'm
anxious to get the shadow work book. Feel like I'm not ready yet, but excited to start. Start with our shadow work class.
Yeah.
You don't have to do it alone. We will walk you through it.
Yeah. Break it down. But it was really cool. Oh, that's what I was saying. Because, when she first got on, we're introducing ourselves. And she's just looks like this. And by the time we finished, she was just lit up beaming. Like a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
And just smiling. She's like, I just feel so good. I feel so good,
Yeah.
And I'm like, that's what happens when you release, when you do your work, when you just pull that shit out of you because it doesn't you don't need it anymore. Mm-hmm. So, good morning, Lainey love. Good morning.
We said the same way. Good morning. I'll be right back. I'm coming right back. Talk about how we're going to release another shadow work.
Good morning,
class
Nancy.
Tomorrow.
How we're doing what?
We're going to release the next class tomorrow.
Oh, yes. All right. So, our next shadow work class is going to start on...
You need me?
Yeah. What's the... Because I was I almost gave the wrong dates. It's the 20th and 28th?
The 20... Crap. Hold on. I can't find my herb pencil. Did you take it? Watch your hand.
No, it's in the same spot.
It's going to be, so we're posting our next class. It's a 2-day class for shadow work, and it's going to be posted tomorrow. You'll be able to sign up tomorrow, and it's going to be running Saturday the 21st and Saturday the 28th of October.
Oh, the 21st, yeah.
21st
I was close. I was close. 21st, 28th is going to be our next round of shadow art for our shadow class.
Shadow Work 101. Shadow Work Mastery 101 class. It's helps you learn the basis of shadow work. So I know they have the journal out there. That's good self-exploration.
It definitely is. I
do that on the side.
It's really important for, and any of you, I know Crazy Kim's still on here, but some of the other ladies that are in the class, I don't think they're on here, but if you can attest, the class, the way that we've set this up is to really give you a strong foundation and understanding, like, the psyche, understanding why you have these aspects in the first place. Like, why do you have these outdated patterns? Why do you go through these same cycles? Why do you carry core beliefs? So on and so forth. And
like happen because so many people are waking up.
Uh-oh.
What?
It just said we lost connection. Y'all there?
I saw that yesterday happen, and then it seemed like it was okay. So tell us if you...
Are we still... It was glitching. Are we back? Are we back in action? Has been walking since yesterday.
It did flicker
for a sec. Okay. All right. Did y'all hear everything I said, or did I like cut out?
Just say it again.
Just say it again. Just say it again. Say it again.
Cut out. Just for a few seconds. Okay.
So
yeah.
Basically, we were just saying that our shadow work class is we're taking new enrollments for our next shadow work class, which is going to be October 21st and the 28th. And
it's opening tomorrow. We'll be posting about it tomorrow.
Luna, girl!
Right over. That's the bird yelling, and she's getting excited.
Sorry, we have parrots. You might have to let her out.
So anyway, but it's trending because it's time. Because so many people on the journey are waking up and realizing, like, okay, I know I need to do a self-work. And, like, so it sounds like something that may be undesirable. Like, who was it that was saying, like, I don't, I've been putting it off.
I think it was it Crystal?
Was it?
Yeah.
Yeah, Crystal. Saying, like, oh, I'm putting it off because I'm, like, nervous to go into it. That's an ego response.
Yeah.
So the ego is going to say that. It's going to say, it's not safe to look back at this stuff. But that's something that we have to push through and push past, because as soon as you do, you're unlocking all kinds of beautiful things on the other side. Okay? I have a depression, anxiety, recover workbook. Oh, wow. That's awesome. It's nice to be able to work through it, because if not, you're doing it within your mind.
Yeah.
But that's one of the things, the beauty of, like, the class that we run is we're going to walk through it for you. And we're actually going to, like, we walk individuals in the class through the work and showing you not the individual work itself, but the how-to. Yeah. And we show you how to hone in on...
Good morning, Martin. Good morning.
Thanks, Martin, for the... sorry, I saw a notification. I'm like, what happened? Thank you for the gifts. We walk you through...
Hello, good morning.
The how-to of the shadow work to help you align with your true soul self on the other side. And what that looks like is when you start to... What's going on in here? Well,
come finish and then we'll explain.
Yeah. What? I finish and then...
Yeah, because you were talking about...
What's on the other side of shadow work? Because people are like, it's trending, it's important, it's whatever. But it's like, my body's telling me I don't really want to do it. This is hard. Bird.
I told you. Is that...
I might have to let her out. So on the other side of the shadow work doesn't take as long as it took to receive all the trauma, all the things, all the baggage, all the beliefs, all the things. It doesn't take that long. It's coming into your awareness because it's timed for it to release. It's like if you... I was going to say something really gross. So say you're like holding in a poop and you've been walking around for a while and you're like, I'm uncomfortable because I'm holding I don't have time to go to the bathroom. I can't walk away from what I'm doing. So you're pinching. And then and then finally you go and you're like, I'm fine. I'm going to the bathroom. And you go and you release and you're like, oh, I should have done that a while ago. Because now I feel free. I feel cleared out. That doesn't doesn't make sense to you? I'm just starting shadow work now. I really recently terminated all my contracts with everyone. Wow, good job. Yeah, that's beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all come in with
we always say that, shadow work is the quickest way through the storm. And like when you start awakening,
I'm gonna shut her up.
To the reality of what is instead of what it is we've always known, aka spiritual awakening, or your life starts shifting and morphing and you're making all these changes. We start to notice, oh wow, we could have gifts and abilities, we could do X, Y, and Z, and just like this side of the realm, right? But really, to be able to step into your power, step into your authenticity, you first have to clean house. It is the number one step, okay? And a lot of people don't realize that, or they try and push it off, but you really don't get very far unless you do the work, which is shadow work, working on your shadow self.
Here's the thing, it's gonna happen regardless, okay? You can run from it, but if it's supposed to happen, then universe is gonna put things in your path to help you open up and release these things.
Yeah.
But it's gonna be harder if you're trying to run away from it, because resistance causes friction. So one of the things we do in our class is we walk you through it so you know what to expect and how this looks. And then we walk you through this like in-depth meditation that we have that is so powerful, that goes back and pulls that trauma or that baggage, that belief out of your psyche, out of your subconscious. Good morning, Valerie.
Good morning.
And literally like lets you release it then and there. And people have spontaneous healing over like the next 24 hours after doing this meditation. So this is in day 2 of our class. Again, if you're just popping on, our shadow work class is going to be our next run of our shadow work class is going to be October 21st and October 28th. They're both Saturdays. We're going to be posting it tomorrow. So get ready. And it's 2 hours each session. So not very long. Your body holds your truth. Yeah. Your body holds a lot of things though. Your soul holds your truth. Your body holds all the things you went through in this lifetime.
Your body holds self-memory. It tries to hold everything for you because its main job is to protect you. It's to get you through. It's to get you from point A to point Z. So where our body stores toxins, like in our fat, because it's going in our cells, and so it's trying to revert everything away from your organs and so on and so forth. You do the exact same thing on an energetic level. So when you go through traumas and experiences, energetically, your body starts to store that energy. So when you're swallowing your feelings, you're not speaking your truth. You're just shoving down emotions. Guess what happens? And what happens there? You start having issues in your throat. You start having issues in your stomach. You start having acid reflux and heart pains and heart palpitations and so on and so forth, because your body is storing that energy.
And it's literally telling you it needs to release. I see so many clients that have digestive upset and specifically heartburn or indigestion. They ask all the time. I'm like, and they're like, yeah, how did you know? And it's like, these are angry words unspoken or emotions that we tried to swallow down. Headaches. We're trying to swallow down. And it's like the body is telling you it's coming up. It's coming up. Yeah.
Shoulder pain, shoulder injuries, back. That's the back. Your back, your spine. There's a lot that can be in the spine, but like feeling unsupported, like when you have like disc issues and stuff, that's like trying to carry the weight of the world, right? On your shoulders, on your back.
And feeling unsupported in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it all shows up in there.
It shows up in the body if you don't release it. So, yeah. My back.
But guess what happens? Guess what happens when you work, you wiggle your way on down into you get in there and you're like, and you get in there and you find the source of that bitch. That you start doing the work. You're like, all right, we're getting down to it. We're going to the source. You get to the source, you start clearing this stuff out. You start healing it. You start healing it. Your physical symptoms go away.
Yeah. Nancy, we just did this in your session. Like everything that you had going on, if you don't mind me sharing, I'm not going to get specific, but Nancy and I just worked together last week, and it was like everything that she had going on was all pointing to the same original belief, the same original core belief. And it was showing up, thank you. It was showing up in a variety of different ailments and symptoms. So it's like being able to find the core under that and then teaching you how to release it. And Nancy, I know we talked about it, but like we could definitely do more with the releasing aspect in the shadow work class.
It is a process.
If you feel like you have time, but I know we talked about. I did touch on like how to do this.
Good morning.
But it's nice to have somebody walk you through it.
Yeah, and then didn't Nancy have like neck pain?
Yeah, neck pain and lower back pain, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. That was all tied into the same core. I don't want to get too specific with it.
Yeah, we don't.
But it's all tied into the same core belief. Good morning, Rach. So, and this is like something I still have not posted. Our Body Talks course. It is coming. It is coming. It's just like 1,000,001 things. We have a lot of kids and we have a lot to do. And so, new here and very interested in shadow work class. It's going to be posted tomorrow. We're going to announce it tomorrow when we get on live. It'll be posted, and you'll be able to just click the link in our bio and go to our courses and sign up. Okay, Sarah, if you want, we can write. I can write down your thing and message you personally. I have trouble finding people though on TikTok for some reason. I'm going to write down your.
Can you just and if we don't, or you can, I guess message. You. Oh, okay. So she just followed us. We might be able to find
Okay.
her.
Yeah, if you're following us, we'll be able to find you. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it'll be posted tomorrow, okay? Because we're finishing out our other one, so I just want to, didn't want them to overlap.
Nancy said, yes, it was very nice for you to explain what was going on with me.
Yeah, I hope so. And
Good
it helps,
morning, Toodaloo.
It helps you not, I think it helps people understand, your body's not just randomly falling apart.
No. Your body's working really hard to keep you together.
It's trying really hard to heal you. Mm-hmm. So when your body is trying to heal something that isn't a physical problem, then it often creates physical imbalance as a byproduct. It's not because your body is stupid or malfunctions. Your body knows exactly what it's doing at all times. But it's following...
Good morning, Ren.
Good morning. It's following the script that we're giving it. And... I just sound like Lindsay, post body talks. So I created this course. It's a self-study course. And it's all about how your body shows up with signs and symbols and symptoms that are telling you what's going on underneath the surface. And this is something that we created this course. I just have to get it out. And I'm going to do it really soon. Gives a better understanding of why and how to fix it. Exactly. Mm-hmm. When you know why, then you can fix it.
Yep.
Right? But it's funny. So you guys work with Andrea and I. It's not for the faint of heart, okay? Because we're going to tell you exactly what needs to happen. And it's funny because most of you that sign up with us, you're like, I already know this. I know this, but you just needed somebody else to say it for you and to confirm it, because you guys are intuitive AF. You are. And you already know what's the next step of your journey. You do. And a lot of us kind of try to look the other way because we're but that might be too hard. But a lot of times when it's broken down for you, then it's we break it down into one step.
Yeah.
And it always is heal and release, which sounds like a lot, but it's not. It's actually really easy.
And that's why we constantly push. If you doing the shadow work, you can look it up and see what resonates with you and take what's truth, and figure out what works best for you. But we have so many people that are like, what does that look like? How do we do this? So on and so forth. Mm-hmm. This is why we started our shadow work class.
Yeah.
Good morning.
So what's on the other side of shadow work? Once you release, you will literally the next day, okay? If you have a big release of a core belief, you start to align with the opposite of that belief. So if your belief was, I'm not enough, after you start releasing that belief, and this is something that you may, this is on a subconscious level that happened through your lifetime, things to solidify the fact that you believe you're not enough. And you might not think that way, but your subconscious is running off of that program based on your life experiences that haven't yet been released and addressed. When you turn that around, when you release that belief of I am not enough, okay, that literally the next day your body starts working on the opposite belief, which is I'm more than enough. And when you're more than enough, what happens? When you're more than enough, you are able to step into different roles. So all of a sudden you get promoted in a job because you're more than enough. Mm-hmm. All of a sudden you find the love of your life because all of a sudden you're more than enough. You're deserving. You become deserving. All of a sudden you have abundance flowing in because you're more than enough, and the universe is responding with more than enough for you. Yeah. Okay? You have intuitive abilities because now you're deserving of receiving messages, intuitive messages, because you believe I'm more than enough.
Yeah.
I am worthy. I am worthy. I am worthy. And that reflects in the universe, and the universe gives you back all the things that prove to you over and over. The universe will always reflect back what it's trying to prove to you, which is your belief, your inner belief. And if you believe I am worthy, the universe is going to send you things that show you are worthy.
Hello, Foxy.
Abundance,
Good morning.
peace, love, inner peace, outer peace, all the above. Okay?
Kim
All
said,
Kim.
I'm so ready for that. I have started to feel a shift in some perspectives.
Yay. We can't wait to walk through this. So Kim
Do you
is part
feel
of our
like
day two.
you're feeling that shift from day one, our class of day one?
Yeah, because we were just bubbling it up. Like, we were just kind of percolating it.
We were prepping it.
Yeah, prepping it. So that's just the start. Yeah, hello, Minnesota. Yes, we do readings, Renee. The link is in our bio. And then we have mediumship.
Yes.
Hey, Chris. Mediumship readings with Andrea. Healing and energy analysis with Lindsay, and body analysis.
Good morning, my brother.
And hello, thank you for our daily dozen. Thank you. Thank you. And it's always more than a dozen. Many more than a dozen. See, guys, abundance, it flows in. See how that happens? You got people in your life who absolutely love and adore you, and that you love and adore on your own, on your side, and who send you hundreds of roses. Thank you, Chris. It keeps going and going and going. 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Stepping up the ladder. 1, 2, 3.
Thank you, love.
Love it so much. So, yeah, anyway, so day 2 of our shadow work classes. This week we have people already in it, running through it. And then we're going to be posting it again tomorrow.
Good morning. Hi, Lisa.
Hi, Lisa. Good morning. We'll be posting our next shadow work class. It's going to be the following. It's going to be posted tomorrow. You can sign up tomorrow. And then it's going to be October, 21st and 28th. Thank you. Yeah. Good morning. Good morning. Welcome in. Welcome in. All right. So anyway, what else are we talking about today? Those of you who joined us for our meditation yesterday, everybody seems to be like, we're buzzing after that. How did everybody do with this test, the emergency test? How did everybody do? So we took our kids on a walk. We got them out of school early, and not necessarily because of fear.
We
for like peace of mind, but also like what it turned out to be was like we have 5 kids altogether. We never have our kids you mowed the lawn. Yes, that's awesome. We never have our kids, number one, all together and without technology. It's hard to get them all together now. Some of them are teenagers and do not want to hang out with us, especially not in nature, away from technology. And so we all went to the creek behind our house, and the one that really doesn't want to hang out with us brought a book, and that was beautiful. He sat on a log and read a book. And the rest of us, two of them sat in the water. It was warm enough to sit in the water and play. The youngest was throwing rocks, having a great time, and we were grounding and putting our feet in, and it felt amazing.
Yeah.
We stepped in dog poop, most of us, and that was really fun. It made it an adventure. But we were turned off from technology, and it was like amazing. So how did everybody else do? Let's see. Yeah, I love that you mowed the lawn, Jamie. That's brilliant.
I know.
Did fine, but I'm so exhausted today for some reason. Oh, wow. Meditation was awesome. Thank you so much. You're welcome, Valerie. I had my phone off, and we went outside to picnic and play in the grass outside. That's
Who was that said they were exhausted? Lisa?
Yep.
Okay. Lisa, you got to call your energy back to you.
When the time was up, I turned my phone and
I just checked in on you, and like your hatch is open. So I can explain that in a second.
Okay. It jump scared me, but I laughed. I know. My sister was like, I better turn off my phone.
Your fall garden. I've been thinking about doing that. I'm like,
that.
I know. I'm behind a little bit.
Spent outdoors all day with my boys and played on the pool. Good. That's beautiful, Rach. Yes. I gardened and just enjoyed the outdoors. Yes, please explain, Lisa said.
Okay.
Your hatch, like your...
Yeah, so...
Your top is open. Your top is open.
Your top is open.
Your energy's showing.
So, one way to call your energy back to yourself is when you are feeling depleted and exhausted. Now, the energy itself it's pretty, like, vamped up right now, and it's not even... who knows what, in the aspects of yesterday on a collective level. I haven't, tuned in to like find out from like the angelic realm, but I know we had like huge solar activity taking place yesterday, which will wipe you out as well. But in the event, because you know, we're going out, we're constantly around other people, it's so important to make sure you always call your energy back to yourself. So, did we already post this or no?
What are protocols for
how to call your energy back? Did we put that on Instagram?
I don't
or
think
we're going to have to. Okay. So, one way that you can call your energy back is you say, I call all of my energy.
We did do this on Instagram and TikTok, I think.
We did?
I think so. Yeah, I think it's a post in our TikTok. There's a video. Yeah. Let me find it. You keep going.
Wake up. I
am awake! Today was, yesterday I got on crying. This was her this morning. Like, this is how things happen. It's like me, then her, then me. And she had a rough morning and she was
I did have a rough morning. But
but it's good. Okay. Oh, it's so good to get that stuff out, to purge.
I'm rising up. I'm rising up.
She's rising up. She's good.
Yeah, that was a big release this morning. Okay. No, so I can tell you, it's like...
It is on here. It looks blue like this. It looks blue and pretty. It looks really weird right now. But I can post that or can I pin it to the top? Or I can put it in, I'll put it in, what's it called? What do you call the thing, in TikTok? Playlist. Thank you. It's going to be called Mantras. Yeah,
check that out. Just make a note to yourself. You can do that afterwards. It will help with you feeling more energized.
Or I'm going to call it affirmations. It's going to be in the playlist at the top of our profile. Affirmations. Create playlist. I'm putting
Hi,
it in
taters
there.
and tots.
I love that name. I love that name. So I saw them get on yesterday.
Yeah.
Okay, so
she says
that was
who
here. Was that again? Lisa.
Lisa.
Okay, Lisa. If you go to the top of our profile and it says affirmations.
Yes, thank you, Chris. I was gonna do.
Click on that and it has the mantra, so you can say that over and over. Write it down. Save it. Okay. Alrighty. Oh, let's get pumpkin spice lattes today.
That's what I put on there. Sorry, I'm moving this.
Our goal today is to get pumpkin spice lattes. It's time. It's time. We need something to say every time somebody gifts one. What do we do?
Oh my gosh, we did go over our thing. Yes. So we're gonna do.
We have to announce the winners of the raffles.
Yes, that's what we were going to. I was going to bring up next.
Yeah.
Yes, y'all hear that?
Cha-ching.
Thank you, love. Thank you for the
pumpkin spice latte. Pumpkin spice. Ooh, pumpkin spice. I love fall.
Chris is like, stop it.
I love fall most of all. I need to wear. Goal already achieved. Chris is on it. Thanks, Chris. I need to put on my Nuts About Fall shirt. I have a shirt that has a squirrel on it and says Nuts About Fall. It's time. Although it's 80 degrees out here today. It's not okay.
Real quick before we explain the
before our raffle?
Yeah.
Okay.
About what was in the road this morning.
Do I really have to say that on live?
Yeah.
I was driving my kids to school, okay? And I was like on a high. I was having a really good morning, and we stopped to get gas, and we were pulling out of the gas station, and I saw something in the road, and it looked to me like when somebody throws like a rolled up newspaper, because it was like long and skinny, and it was like smushed a little bit because it got run over, and I was like, what is that in the road? Oh, it's a caulk. C-A-U-L-K. It was like for like the cartridge for like a caulk, and they're like, my kids are like, what? And I was like, it's a caulk. And they were like, what did you just say?
You're laughing.
And I'm like, like you fill in the cracks. And they were like, why'd you say a caulk?
Lisa subscribed.
Thank you, Lisa. All right, we got to put her in the raffle. She's got to be in the raffle.
Yeah.
She made it. You're going in the raffle, Lisa. Yay! Thank you, Lisa. Whoop. So anyway, they were laughing. They were like, why did you say that? Whoop, whoop.
Our bird is cheering you
We're
on.
sending you some cock.
So she's like, that poor lonely little
I was
cock.
like, what? I was like, they said, why'd you say a cock? And I said, because I was about to say a cock gun, and then I realized that there was no gun attached to it. It was just cock. And a tube of cock. Thank you. That's what they said. They were like, why didn't you say a tube of cock? And I was like, because I was going to say a cock gun, and then I said it by itself. And so I said a, and they were like, I was like, yeah, so they didn't have the gun with it. It was just a lonely cock sitting in the middle of the road. And they're like, Mom, stop. Please stop. So I was like, it just was like, you know, especially as your kids get older, if you have kids and there's like a lot of new things that come up, but it's also nice because they get your dirty humor.
Yeah.
And you can also freak them out like a whole lot easier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's how you learn. You just start spitting these things out and you start learning what your teenagers
what they know,
really
what they
know.
don't. Yeah.
Yeah, and you're just like, I think one day I said there was something, oh gosh, Lindsay and I were talking about the numbers of the universe, 3, 6, and 9, and it was something along those lines, and we were like 3, 6, 9, and something, and my daughter was, something along those lines, and my daughter was like, did you just say 69? And I was like, well, yeah, 69, and she's like, why are you talking about 69? I'm like, why are you talking about 69?
Yeah.
I was like, I'm talking about the numbers of the universe. Mm-hmm. What's going on in your head? Like,
this was meant to be a beautiful thing.
I just was going to say that's inappropriate. Mm. Why would I be talking about? Why are you questioning me about that? Oh my gosh, man.
All right, so we're going to do, all right, who's ready for the raffle? Who's ready for a subscriber raffle? I always, I'm like, subscriber raffle time. Okay, so this is, we're doing 2 raffles. So one is for a energy analysis recording with me. So I'll tune in with your energy field, tell you what's going on, what you need to do, what your body's talking to you about, okay? Your energy, your body, and your body. Ready. Okay. And then the second one is going to be for a spirit council roll call with Andrea. So she's going to tell you who you roll around with in the energetic realms. Okay. All right. Cool. All right. Fingers crossed. Drum roll. I need you to drum roll.
So this time we're not doing it in the paper because we actually have a list of them.
More people,
so we can automate the raffle now.
Lainey said, I'm ready, but I'm still dying laughing about the kids.
Yeah.
Girl says things even.
Makes you look like.
Yeah, right?
What are you talking about? I know.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah. Okay. So you hold this. I'm gonna
Okay, ready?
You do this. Yeah. I'm gonna do this. And I'm going to put my finger on a person. And it's Toodaloo, motherfucker! My favorite screen name! Toodaloo, motherfucker, you are the recipient of the energy body analysis recording. So I need you to just message us and tell us your email so I can send it to you, okay? So I'm going to tune in with your energy and I'm going to give you a little reading, like an energy body analysis, a little bit of healing, and then I will explain everything I did and you're going to love it. All right, Toodaloo, motherfucker. If you're still on here, that's you. If not, I'm going to reach out to you, okay? So, subscriber raffle. Congratulations. I love that. Toodaloo, mother. It reminds me of our video we did of
namaste.
Yeah, when I was like, namaste, motherfucker.
Have you all seen that one?
There one. If you scroll back in our TikToks, it was like POV. You've been kidnapped, and your kidnapper drops you back off. Why? And it was us like doing like healing work for a kidnapper. Like we have a lot of fun doing skits. Okay. So Toodaloo is getting the energy body analysis. Okay. And then, all right, we need another, we didn't do a drum roll. Drum roll.
Okay.
All right. And then I'm going to have, you want me to hold it? Mm-hmm. All right. So Andrea's going to pick the subscriber who is going to win the Spirit Council roll call with her. Get ready. Drum roll. Thank you, Carol. Oh, you hit some other, but hold on. Try again. No, babe, you are like really, really good at this, sweetheart. You're very good at this. A little too active in the with the swiping. A little too active. Okay, go. You got
Artsy. Was it Artsy Asia? Nope.
Oh,
Sorry. Looks like we're sticking to paper.
Yeah. Nope, you exited out again. I'm gonna do this.
I'm gonna do it.
Drum roll again.
Jamie! Jamie, are you still on here?
All right, Jamie, you're gonna get a spirit council roll call with Andrea.
We need that little thing where it's like, woo!
Yay! Sorry that took so long. I think it was divine timing.
Sorry.
We were scrolling on my phone and she's like, keeps exiting out of the app and everything. I'm like, what are you doing? Oh my God. But we did it. Jamie, you were up.
Yay.
There's your time. All right. Congratulations.
All right.
So our next raffle is going to be at when we hit 33 subscribers. Okay.
Yes.
So we only need like 11 more to get there. Or no, I can't count. 8 more to get there.
Yeah.
Okay. So that'll be our next one. Yay. Okay.
We will also.
So you'll get that within 5 to 7 business days. Okay.
Yeah. And then probably.
And I just need your email. So send us your email, Jamie.
We are in the talks of like some things we're going to be adding in for our subscribers. So be on the lookout for that. We'll probably mention that in the next week or so.
Yeah. Yeah. Because we love you all and we're so thankful for your support. We're so thankful for your love and support. All of you.
Yeah.
Everybody. But yeah. Yeah. And all of our subscribers, you get to do subscriber only chat every Tuesday. So make sure you're here on Tuesdays because you can throw stuff in the chat and we don't have any new people coming in. No offense. But it just gives you like kind of that more like one individualized time with us on Tuesdays. Okay. It's like a little bit more of like a quiet atmosphere, can relax a little bit. Yeah.
Erin is here. Hello.
Okay.
Hello.
Hi, Erin. How are you? Oh, and our subscribers, you are our you are our Starseed Tribe. Our Starseed Tribe. The Lindrea Coast Starseed Tribe. We're so happy to have you.
Yes.
Yeah.
Super excited.
Yay!
And then tomorrow is Friday. Friday.
Jinx.
Such dorks. Double jinx. Okay. So that means our new episode of our podcast is coming out.
Yeah.
Whoop, whoop.
What? So that's going to be fun. If you haven't checked it out yet, when you do, please leave us a juicy review. We really appreciate it.
Yes. And this podcast episode is going to be about waiting on divine timing. The beauty of waiting on divine timing.
Yeah. It's something that most of us don't want to do. Mm-hmm. So you can all hear all about one of the biggest like divine timing situations that Andrea went through that really like showed her like sometimes you really do need to just trust.
It's really about trusting. Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Trusting source, trusting your counsel, you know, the messages that are coming through, trusting the universe and knowing that exactly what it is that you need will show up right when you need it. And how to like just learn to
like let go and trust that.
Yeah, let go and trust.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we can't wait for you to check it out. That'll be posting tomorrow at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Erin, well, thank you for popping in, Erin. We just love having your energy pop in.
We love you.
We do. Thank you for being here, even for a short bit. Your energy is contagious. All of you guys. You guys are all awesome. We're so thankful for you. Hello.
Hello, Maddie.
Hello.
Hello.
So, all right. So, divine timing. I had a really beautiful moment yesterday, and I wanted to share it with you guys because this was very like, what's the word? A lot of times when we're going through, not a lot of times.
You too, love.
You too. Most of the time, when you're on your spiritual journey, the changes that happen as you heal and release and move forward are often so steady, such steady progress that you often don't realize how far you've come. If you stop right now, and I want you to think about like where you were when you first even learned about any of this stuff, right? when you first learned about like, whether it's you had an intuitive ability pop in, whether you just had a moment of realization that like there's more to life than just the everyday mundane, whatever it was, that like first defining moment for you where you start to look outside the box. Look at how far you've come since then. Look at where your abilities are, your intuitive abilities. Look at what you know. Look at your connections, the connections you've made. Look at how you've overcome challenges or changed relationships or started following your passions. Like, look at how far you've come, because you have. You've made drastic changes and you are a whole different person than when you first started. Even if you're brand new to this.
Look at how
you're
far
a whole different person.
You've come from being in a place of feeling like the world is against you or things are happening to you.
Victim mentality
to co-conspiring with the universe, knowing that you have a council, working with your council, working with the angels, just like vibing with the universe, riding the waves with this universal flow. Think about how much has changed in your life in between those 2 points.
I had a moment of this yesterday when I went to listen to an old podcast that I used to listen to. So I used to listen to reruns of Dr. Wayne Dyer's radio show from when he was still living on this earth, this version of Earth. And they turned his radio show into a podcast. And I would drive every once or twice a week for a class, my pole dance fitness workout class, I would drive like 30 minutes to get there. I know, I absolutely, like, Wayne is like one of my teachers from the other side. And I would listen to him every week, and he would have people call in and they would say, Wayne, I'm going through this, and like, this is what I need to do. What do I do? And I would pause and I would stop and I'd be like after I was like, this is like halfway point of my journey between like where I started and like where I am now. And I would stop and I'm like, how would I answer this? And I would imagine, like, I think I would tell them to meditate and blah, 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 and do this and whatever, manifest, whatever. I think that's what I would tell them. And then I'd see what he would say. And a lot of times it would be spot on. Sometimes it would be a little different, whatever. I went through his podcast episodes yesterday because I was like, I just feel like hearing his voice. I'm like, which one do I want to listen to? So I started looking at the topics, and it was like, heal yourself, align with your purpose, do this, manifest your desires, blah, 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 blah. And I pictured the fact that I was about to listen to a bunch of people calling in and then him giving a solution. And with the topics that I read, I was like, I already know the answer to that. I know the answer to that. I know the answer to that. And I stopped and I realized, I was like, I do this for a living now. What I was playing around with, what I was practicing and playing with because it was just fun for me, I do this now. People ask me these questions and I have the answers and I know how to give them to them, like what they need individually and like what matches them. And it just was this big, this realization of how far I've come, because this was like 5 years ago. I was sitting in my car playing with this and just pretending that I was on a radio show and I was giving advice. And now here I am doing it. And it just was like, I was like, shit, look at that. Would you look at that? You don't always realize how far you've come until you just look back at where you started. Yeah. Okay, so I really want to invite you guys to do that today because you've come a really long way and you need to give yourself credit for that. Okay?
Yeah, for sure.
And wherever it is that you're going, just know that when you come at it with a place of of love and childlike wonder, like play with it. Like I was saying, I would play with the fact that I was like, I was like, what would I do? What would I say? It was a game for me. And that became something that was my, end result, like what I was supposed to be doing.
Yeah. And this kind of side note, not really, I guess it doesn't really go with what you're saying, but Lindsay listened, like how she said, she listened to Wayne Dyer like all the time. And this was before her and I even came together. And I remember doing a reading for her. When was that?
No, do you remember when he showed up?
That's what I'm talking about. I was doing
the night that I was
giving you advice and he showed up.
But it was before that. No, the one time that I've had him come through spiritually a few times, but I wasn't really sure because I didn't know. I wasn't completely 100% sure of myself to know like he was coming through, but I had like signs and symbols from him as as a teacher coming through like from the spirit realm. And the one time that really sticks out for me was when I went through I had this big fight with my dad when we started our relationship, and my dad is like still not okay with that. And I felt like I lost my dad that day, right?
Oh, thank you,
and
Nancy. Thanks.
I was so upset, and Andrea's like, guess who's with you? Nancy, thank you for the latte. Fall's my favorite. We're gonna do that every single time.
I know.
She was like, guess who's with you? She's like, she goes, oh my God, you'll never guess who's with you. And I was like, who? And she's like, Wayne Dyer. And I just like burst into tears.
Wait, now we gotta do the flower.
Roses. Lattes. Thanks, Rich. You have to do it with that voice or it's not the same.
Fall, most of all.
Fall is my favorite. But anyway, Wayne was with me and I just lost it. Because I felt so in that moment, so abandoned by my actual father. And then I realized that like the father of spirituality was like hanging out with me. And I just was like over the moon.
Yeah, I remember.
It was a healing moment. I was like, you're not alone. You're never alone.
I was like, holy.
I'm going to make that into a podcast episode.
This chick really has Wayne Dyer, like, right? Wayne Dyer. I was like, it is, you know what's so funny is, sorry, I'm getting, like, my brain's so scattered, but I'm like, it's the Wayne Dyer. It's the Wayne Dyer. The Wayne Dyer. And I'm like, I remember saying to myself, I don't even do that when, like, I don't do that when the angels show up. I'm like, I'm just used to them showing up. But Wayne Dyer, I'm like, this is bad.
I feel like you chat. Oh, also, like you channeled a couple people that were like famous. Remember?
Yes, I have actually had some famous people come in. I have one of my clients. Her brother was.
I don't know if we should be specific or not.
No, I'm not going to be. But he was
like a famous like rapper.
Yeah, he was
like,
a very
famous rap artist, and we didn't know.
And he showed up. I'm like sitting here hanging out with him, chilling. He showed up in my kitchen. All morning I was hanging out with him, just, getting information, and I didn't mind. Usually sometimes
he came in early, right? He came in early.
Yeah, usually I'll like shut him down until it's like, oh, wait till we get to session time. But he was really cool. I was jamming out with him. And then I get on and I'm doing the session, and then I'm like, this is who, I have and everything. She's crying, and she was like, let me tell you who my brother is. And and I'm like, what? Are you serious? Like,
yeah.
So that was pretty crazy.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you never know who you might run into, and there's no
in the spirit realm.
Yeah, there's no hierarchy on that side of like nobody's more important than anybody else. Mm-mm. But it is pretty cool when you come from like on this side. And you're like, oh my God, I just talked to
Let me tell you, you should see what it's like on the other side when I'm doing readings for starseeds.
Oh yeah,
right.
Yeah, that's real
when
fame.
I walk in. I'll have people like bow to me and clap for me, and I'm like, "What are you doing? Get up, get up!" But it's we're big time. We're big time, big time peoples with what we do.
Yeah,
and there's so many of you that starseeds, light workers. That you are held in such high regard. You have no idea.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why I just thought of this, but guys, we're going to be adding, I don't know how we're going to be utilizing this yet, but we're going to be doing, giving you guys the option to ask a question to possibly get answered on the podcast. Okay. And Spotify has like these great options. You can send a link out. There can be a link.
Starseeds out.
Starseeds out. Where you can ask a question, and then you have the, we will pick from, one of those questions and do a podcast episode on it. Okay. Mm-hmm. And it's actually an audio question, and we will be playing that audio on the podcast. So that's something I'm going to be posting really soon too, because we want to get you guys involved. Yeah. So specifically our subscribers, because you guys are our homies. You've been here, you've been through it. Mm-hmm. You guys you make this happen. So we want to give you that as an option. Okay.
Another thing that I was thinking,
we could have guests. We just don't know what that looks like.
Yeah, we are talking about having guests. We thought about having guests on talking about like your awakening stories.
Yeah, like having people sharing their awakening
Yeah.
and like what that process has looked like. Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that some like would you guys rather see people who have more like different types of like healing and things to offer? Like if we had like a Reiki practitioner on, if we had a whatever on, like a hypnotist on, would you rather see things like that or hear people's stories and like so that you can resonate with them? A mixture would be fun. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been talking about it. We just haven't like settled on what that actually looks like. But we would like to interview people. That would be fun.
Yeah. We have a bunch of people that we've asked that we've worked with hand in hand that are practitioners or are healers and so on and so forth, and they were all like, yeah. So we're just getting the final workings of that set out. But one thing that I mean, there's so much that in the works of like, and we don't want to like overdo it or like make like, have so many different things that it's hell, I don't, let me just be quiet. I'm like, where am I going with this?
I have a crazy awakening story full of hospital visits and all. Wow.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, the plan was we were like, maybe we'll make like a sheet that would have to be filled out to have people like apply to be on it. Just because, some people might be like, yeah, I want to be on your episode, and then might have like ill intentions, not ill intentions, but just, but we want to hear about more people's stories and share it. And like, especially when you have like an outcome where it's like, and this led to this deep healing, or after this happened and it led me to start doing my, like the work that I do today. Hi, Asia.
Hello.
Hi. When you have an outcome, so you can kind of show people like the two sides of it. Like this is the up and down and here's the end, like not end result, but end result.
Yeah. And I always like, I am a huge fan for sharing awakening stories because so many people are awakening now, like more so than ever, such high numbers of awakenings. And there's a lot of times that people go through things and they're too scared to talk about it, or they think there's something weird with them or wrong with them or so on and so forth. So the more that I share my awakening story, I have so many people that are like, wow, that like really helps me like understand, like the possibilities and that I'm not crazy. Like they had different scenarios, but they're like, I'm not crazy, like with what I experienced. But those that have had like a Kundalini awakening, they're like, yes, and no one believes me and I'm like, yeah. So it's like showing them like, I'm not alone. So.
Wow, Tara, she said, I would be interested in sharing. My awakening led me to becoming a recovery mentor and helping others.
Oh,
so yeah,
awesome.
That's kind of what we do want to share those things because then I feel like, there are so many people who are awakening now and they're like, I don't know. There's like, when you're in the roller coaster of the mix too, they're like, is there ever an end to this? Is there ever, you know what I mean? And that's one of the things we preach is like, when you go through it and you release where you're like supposed to release and you move past the trauma and all the baggage, then on the other side is like you step into your purpose.
Right.
And it aligns with you.
Awakening stories don't have to just be like an Indiana Jones movie. They can be slow and steady and they can lead to big things, So everyone's awakenings, is unique and beautiful to themselves and it's like Asia said, mine was more of a comforting experience. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh wow, okay.
Oh, Lisa said she just did the affirmation for her energy and
good.
she does feel better.
Oh,
Yay!
I read that and I was like, what's she talking about? And I'm like, duh, Lindsay. We just talked about this.
Sweet deal.
Yay. Yeah, if any of you missed that, we just posted in the, what do you call it again? I already lost the name of it. Playlist. I just made a playlist to stay in the top of our profile that'll have affirmations in it. So when we post them, they'll be in there and that way you guys can access them. If you're having an off day and you need something to say to yourself to help you feel better, go there. And that one is all about calling back your energy to yourself. So if you're feeling like scattered, depleted, tired, whatever, chances are you need to call your energy back.
Thanks for sharing the live love.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah. So what we're just talking about is in our TikTok profile at the top it says playlists and there's like little buttons it might not say playlist, but there's little buttons above the videos that you can push and one says affirmations and it has an affirmation in it that I just linked in there so that you guys can get to that easy. There's one for merch. There's also one for Andrea's videos on the Archangels personalities, because that was a video series that we wanted to make sure you guys could find easily, because it's just cute and really funny and helps you understand the Archangels a little bit better on like a more personal level. Okay. We also have a couple of freebies in our bio, the link in our bio. So we have a link to our favorite angel number site we use all the time, Joanne's Sacred Scribes. And so any numbers that pop up, we utilize her site because she's the best we've found, unless you guys have something else to add.
That was where Archangel Raphael took me to that site at the beginning of my awakening, and I've used it for over like.
It was so funny when I've used it too for a really long time. I don't know how I found it, but I just remember that you were like, "Oh, I have to turn you on to my angel number site," and I was like, "No, I have to turn you on to my angel number site," and then we told each other, and it was the same site. We were like, "What are the chances?"
Yeah.
So,
but Lainey, in case you don't know, and Spotify is our podcast. That's what the podcast we were talking about, interviewing for people to be guests on. That airs tomorrow. I Am Aware Now.
That airs tomorrow.
Spotify. Yeah, the new episode comes out at 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time.
Yeah.
So that will be.
If you guys want all these updates, we do a monthly newsletter. It should be posted actually.
Okay. Yeah, she said I
monthly.
For a minute to go find y'all.
Aw, perfect. We do monthly newsletters, and we keep you up to date. So if you haven't signed up for a newsletter, we never send you any kind of weird stuff or spam. But
we don't
just
we don't have time to spam.
We don't have time for that. We barely have time to actually do the newsletter itself. Which is why I just realized it's October 5th and I didn't send it out yet, but that's okay because there's better information that we have to add to it that I didn't have on October 1st. And so again, divine timing is everything.
True that. So one thing I was thinking again, and God, she's going to love me because I do this to her all the time.
She announces things that we didn't talk about and then makes promises to all of you.
Do you want me to whisper it in your ear first?
No, just do it.
Okay.
Oh, bye, Miss Haley.
Bye, Miss
Have
Haley.
a good day. Thanks for being here.
So I was thinking, because you guys seem to it seemed to bring comfort, and it seemed to be a good thing. When I channeled the angels the other day.
Oh yeah.
So I was thinking that maybe we could pick one day a month for our subscribers. It could be on a subscriber only chat, or we could maybe do we could maybe do maybe yes. We could even do a subscriber only live once a month. So
okay.
Nobody else can bring their juju in. And
just to make sure, because we get weirdos and stuff. Not that all of you that aren't subscribing are weirdos. But
no, it's just that there's a lot of energy that comes in. Yeah. It does. My energy gets pulled, and I've become well seasoned at this, so I stay there. But it's a pain. But then I could channel the angels, and you guys could ask some questions. What do y'all think about that? How about that for a subscriber?
Yeah, let you guys answer questions. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Aren't we all, lady? Aren't we all? She said for real, because I'm pretty weird. Yep. Yeah. So I thought that would be a really cool subscriber perk.
Yeah, that would be awesome.
Yeah.
So once a month.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, let's do it. It's on my to-do list. We just have to pick a date.
Okay.
It's 11/11. Oh, not anymore. It just changed. Let me check my calendar. Let's see. When can we do this? It would be we do our subscriber only chat on Tuesdays. We could just do it on a Tuesday.
Yeah.
In place of the subscriber only chat, it'll be a subscriber only live, and we'll do it once a month, and we'll get to do Q&A with angels. Let's do that. Mm-hmm. That way we already have the day that, our day marked. I want to do it halfway through the month. We'll do it on the mid-month. This time it would be Tuesday the 17th. Yeah.
I was thinking we should really rile up the haters. We could do this a day. Oh no. Y'all want to do it on Halloween?
It's a Tuesday.
That would be right. Wouldn't that be fun?
When the veil is thin. Oh my God. We actually have to get on a little bit late on Halloween.
Yeah, that one might actually.
We have an appointment on that day.
Yeah.
In the morning.
All right. So we can do it. I guess the 17th is the
Yeah.
only day.
Yeah. Let's do that. Okay?
All right, y'all. Mark your calendars.
All right. October 17th, we're going to do subscriber only live.
And we're going to channel the angels.
We're going to channel the angels, and you guys can pop in questions, and I'll ask, and then the angels can answer, okay? Angel Q&A.
Yes, mark it down. Carol's like, I'm going to start thinking about my question. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's your birthday?
What? Oh.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
No, you're a Libra, right? Are you a Libra? But you're close to being like a cusp, baby. I know you're like a week out. Well, like third. What is it? Third descendant. I guess I don't know. You seem like you have some Scorpio energy in you, Libra gang. Yeah. I'm a Scorpio, baby. Yeah. My birthday is October 29th, so I'm 2 days before Halloween.
All right, and then the next day we'll do it will be. I just want to double check because I know Thanksgiving is coming up.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea. We should just
Well, it's Thanksgiving's a Thursday, but the next day, we'll do November 14th. Will be the next one where we do the angel Q&A. Okay, so November 14th, normal live time, 10 a.m. to 11:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Subscriber only angel channel Q&A. Okay, the first one is October 17th, we said, and the second one is going to be November 14th. Okay, I'm just putting it in.
Oh, wow. Jamie's a cusp Scorpio, Sagittarius. That's right. I think we did talk about your birthday before, Jamie, because I'm like, damn, 11, 22, like master numbers. But I wonder, how often do you feel conflicted with yourself? I'm only asking that because you're water and fire. And being a cusp sun sign, being mixed like in those two elements. But I mean, mostly around that time. Yeah. Boy, I bet you, I don't know, you're a beast to be reckoned with, though. You got that fire lit under you, and you're a Scorpio. Whew. Let's see. I'm a Scorpio sun, Taurus moon, and a Libra rising. I'm a cusp, Taurus, Gemini, Earth and air. Yeah. Oh, I bet. You tend to be more Saggy. You're a Saggy? Definitely 100%. Yeah, force. Yeah. Yup. I tell people, I'm like, because I'm a Scorpio sun and a Taurus moon. Now, it may seem like I know what I'm talking about, and I do to a certain degree, but I don't know a whole lot of this.
Yeah. You do, compared to me.
I know a whole lot, but it's like, in the world of astrology, I know nothing, okay? Because there's so much to be learned.
And I know less than nothing. Astrology is not my thing at all.
So
ask me about the body. Ask me why you have a urinary tract infection, and I can tell you that. But don't ask me about your sun sign, your moons, any of that stuff. Don't ask me.
Oh my God.
I don't know why that's the first thing that popped up. It's usually a territorial conflict where there's somebody in your space, your boundaries, overstepping your boundaries. Okay, just want to throw that in there. Somebody on here is like, that's why, thank you.
I know.
My UTI.
Oh my God. Okay. So, but I'm a Scorpio sun and a Taurus moon. So I have the water and the earth, but Tauruses are they're bullheaded, right? They can be very stubborn, and I think I've evolved. I use it for good, right? When you say
what?
Chime in.
Oh yes, honey.
Thank you.
Yes, honey. Were you talking about your Scorpio-ness?
My not being stubborn.
Oh.
I've worked on that.
Yeah.
You look a little bit more.
What was it? I'm like, I feel like there was something there that I said yesterday. I'm like, let's do this for dinner. And you're like, no. I forget what it was. You're like, no.
Well, in my defense, okay, in my defense, Scorpio is a fixed sign, okay? Fixed signs, I hate saying that. It's like they don't see things in black or white, but it's in black and white. Not how they see things, but like their I mean, I wouldn't say it's my way or the highway. Because, I mean, this is what I tell Lindsay, I tell the kids. I'm like, look, you have free will. You can do whatever you want. I'm going to do me. I've had to learn to balance that some. Only because Tauruses are fixed signs too. So I've got, like, I'm double whammied. I'm like a fixed sign all the way. So that is something I've had to learn to work through. Bye, Asia. See you later.
Bye.
Okay. Jeez, my husband is a Taurus. Taurus sun signs, I've noticed, like, they're just... Does your husband like to sleep a lot? I've noticed that with Taurus.
Really?
Tauruses, yes, they love to sleep. It is the craziest. They just want to sleep. And Sagittarius, we have a Sag. One of our kids is a Sag. And he is like freaking fiery ball of fire all day long, but he loves to sleep.
Yeah.
He loves to sleep, so.
Mm-hmm. And he loves he likes very cool, calming things. He loves, like, the water, and, like, he needs to balance that. I didn't know anything about this stuff when my kids were born.
Opie Ann. Hi, Opie Ann. I'm sorry if I didn't see you.
Hi.
Your husband is a Taurus. Yeah. Bro, my daughter is Cancer, Sun, Aqua, Moon, Scorpio. Scorpio rising in her... Oh, wow. Yeah. Cancers... Cancer's like, it's another water sign, so I'm like, I get along with Cancers, but they literally walk sideways through life, like crabs, right? How crabs move sideways, and they are so moody. They get so moody. No, we have, because I was thinking,
my sister is a Cancer.
Yeah, they get very,
moody.
they get very moody, and they're very sensitive. So there's a certain way to be with Cancers, to help them kind of ease on through in certain situations. He was military, so he's an early riser. Yeah,
he was saying she's in spooky mode. Spooky. How do you say it? Spooky year round. Stays in spooky mode.
Yeah, yeah.
That's funny. Sleeping so much, very pleasure focused.
Yes, Taurus, because they're all about the five senses.
Carol, Taurus here, I approve that message.
Yes, yes. Tauruses are all about the five senses. That's so crazy, because I remember when I had a reading done, and it wasn't even by an astrologist. She said, I guess she knew some astrology, but she saw my signs, and she was like, wow, like your, because in my chart, you have a north and south node. I don't know if you guys are aware of like north and south nodes. That's really good to know though. And my south node is actually in Scorpio, which is my sun sign, and my north node is in Taurus, which is my moon sign. And so one thing I was having to learn in this life, which is so crazy because it's totally true, because your north node is what you aspire to be. It's your destiny. So it's like where you're moving towards, what you have to balance the energy from your south node sign. So I've always done magic shit in all of my lives. I was Wiccan in a few lives. I was a medicine woman. I was like shaman, druid, high priestess, medium. So I've always done those things. So it's no surprise I came in as a Scorpio. Because that's the energy I hold. So I'm really heavy in that energy, and I have to learn to balance that with my within the physical realm. So being in my body, learning how to be present, the five senses, and so on and so forth. And for most of my life, I've hated being in my body. I'm always trying to get up out of my body, hovering above my body, energetically. So yeah, I've learned a lot through having a Taurus North Node and a Taurus Moon. Let's see.
I'm a Pisces.
I'm a Pisces. My dad was very learned balance Cancer. Oh wow, yeah, that's good. That's really good. Also, all signs have their starting point essentially, and you learn to evolve through the energy and the vibrations of that sign.
I don't know if you read this out because I zoned out, but Crystal's like, just give me chocolate. We'll be okay. Give us chocolate.
Yeah.
Jackie, my rainbow child is a Cancer, bracing now for the teenage years.
Yeah.
Wait, but let me tell you, water sign,
Cancer's
right?
not as bad as Pisces. No offense, honey. No offense. Okay? Pisces children can be extremely, extremely difficult to parent because they are so unbelievably sensitive.
Uh-huh.
To the point where you think there's something wrong.
Like with you?
I learned this before I applied this to our child.
No. Oh, we do have a Pisces. I'm like, what Pisces child do we have? Shit. That was bad. We have a Pisces child. My former relationship, when it was just me, my ex-husband, and the 2 kids, it was 3 Pisces and a Sag in one house. So it was like the 3 waters and our little ball of fire. And different, my daughter was born on my ex-husband's birthday. So they had the very similar whatever. And it's just like, that house was very tumultuous, like emotionally, like explosive. And it is balanced out so much more now being in a new household and doing things.
Pisces are very territorial with other Pisces.
Yeah. I don't know.
They are.
Like, what does that mean? Like that
like you will try to tell the other one how it's going to be.
Oh,
or
really?
Yeah. They're
That's
very
why
territorial.
Me and ex we butted heads like crazy when we yeah. Mm-hmm. I was gonna say though, like I didn't know anything about like the water sign, fire sign. When my kids were born, my daughter's room was her decor was black and white, like flowery print with red highlights, red accents everywhere. She had a red fuzzy rug, red pops of red. And I didn't realize that I was giving her the colors of like that would balance, I think, and neutral out her water sign. My son, his room, he's the fire sign. I did his room, and this was all intuitive. His room was all koi fish and like river stones and the color of stones and the color of like, it was like very pale, like teal, very water looking. And they both like did really well in these rooms, which was funny because it kind of like the colors balanced them out. That's how I always I realized that later, and I was like, "Oh, that's really cool."
Yeah.
Who was late?
So,
hi, Caitlin.
Toodaloo. Are you still on here? I know you guys were helping Toodaloo out. Thank you.
Oh,
Carol was.
Oh, thank you for letting Toodaloo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wait, did we ask Toodaloo what their real name is?
Kathy. Oh, you're a Pisces too.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Because I'm emotional. Don't express it often, but I hurt deeply. Okay, so Pisces.
That was always me. Like, not express it, would just be hurt.
Yeah.
And just think everybody was like, they just want to hurt me.
So, of the water signs, Cancers are very obviously in tune with the moon. So, they go with the ebb and flow of like the tides. So, when the tide is in, their emotions are like, actually a little bit better. When the tide goes out, they're like, ugh. So they're very into lunar beings, very lunar beings. Scorpio is the most intense zodiac sign, especially emotionally. Like we feel all the depths of the emotions, or all emotional frequencies to the 9. Like we feel it all very deeply, or intensely, I should say. Pisces, they feel the deepest. Like the deepest in all of the emotional frequencies out of all the signs. So they tend to run from their emotions because it's so overwhelming. It is like
what I did. That's why everything, she was always like, why are you so shut down?
Yeah.
And it was because I felt everything so deeply that like,
hi, Caitlin.
Other people's anger would feel like knives digging into my body. It still gets like that sometimes, but I've balanced that a lot. Yeah. But I noticed that with my child as well, who is a Pisces, that they're like, wow, it like physically pains me when people are like angry or yelling or like there's forceful energy. It feels like they're like sharp knives coming at my energy field.
Guys, we're trying to catch up on these. Sorry. Okay.
No one says
Libras.
Much about Libras.
All right, I'll tell you a little bit about Libras.
Did Toodaloo, did you hear that you won the raffle?
You won the raffle.
Did you hear it for the energy body analysis? So I just need your email address when you get a chance.
And And your name.
Yeah, name. We need your name unless you want us to just call you Toodaloo, motherfucker, which we love. So name and email address so we can kind of tune in with you, and then we'll be sending you a recording of that, okay? So we're just talking about astrology a little bit, which is just where we landed today.
Lisa said, if I would commit to shadow work, I probably would be a lot more chill. Yeah, you would.
Lisa, do the class with us. Do the class. It will make it easy for you. We will literally make it easy. We will walk you through
get it done.
The first hump, okay?
Jamie.
And then you'll know what to do and realize that you'll feel good on the other side, and then your body will want to do more automatically, okay? The guys, again, the next shadow work class is going to be posted tomorrow. So tomorrow we'll have signups, okay?
So Jamie said, my oldest daughter is a Libra and my youngest a Virgo. I don't know a whole bunch about signs. Okay, so I only know a little bit about both of those signs. Libras is all about the scales. So they're all about balance and justice and equality. And they see both sides of the coin. Okay, so they are very contemplative, but they also very usually empathic beings. They are ruled by Venus, the moon, or by Venus, the moon, not the moon, sorry.
The moon called Venus.
Yeah. So Libras are ruled by the planet Venus, which is all about, like love and beauty and so on and so forth. Virgos, complete type A. Now, it all depends on her other signs in her chart, but very, very type A individuals. Very type A. They can also be very judgmental. They can be very judgmental beings, but very sweet, loves to get things done, big problem solvers, more intellectual, masculine, I believe, from my own personal experience. I did see someone say something about a Cancer on here. Capricorns. Oh my God. Capricorns, the term for the saying that I've always heard for Capricorns, and this is so true, is it's not personal, it's business. And that's how Capricorns run their life. It ain't personal, it's business.
Ain't personal.
Yeah. And they are also very, not type A, but like they love order. They love order and they love organization. And they thrive off of that.
Caitlin said, for me as Libra, my life gets contradicted so much.
Yeah, because you see both sides, so it's hard to make a choice.
Jamie said that's a lot like her, very intuitive. Jamie, the type A for my Virgo makes me laugh. So yeah, like her. Love my Capricorns.
Like your daughter probably, like I could, yeah.
So true. My husband is Capricorn, and you're explaining him perfectly.
Yeah.
My husband is the textbook definition of Capricorn too.
Yeah.
Too bad he married an Aquarius.
Oh God.
Capricorn is work-oriented and making money.
Yes, they are.
Yes, oh my God. Dude,
Capricorns, one of their most favorite stores to go in would be like Staples. Yeah.
My ex is a Capricorn, and that is very true. Mm-hmm. That's so funny.
My sister
isn't that weird?
Is a Capricorn.
It's so crazy.
I know. And I would like just laugh because she had I love watching her do things because she is so orderly and neat and everything has to be a certain way and so on and so forth. This is Capricorn. But I'd walk in and I'm watching her but they're cool as shit. Capricorns are cool as shit. They're cool as shit. Like that's the person you want to go hang out with. Like if you want like a good night out and like someone that you would take a Capricorn. Mm-hmm. They don't last very long unless it's real chilled and laid back. Otherwise take a Leo. But I remember going and sitting on her bed when she was putting her clothes away, and they were all her whole closet was color coded. And I'm like, do you really do that? Like, you don't just put all the short sleeves together, all the long sleeves. No, they have
color
to be.
Code?
It's
That's
color
crazy.
code. It was color coded.
Wow. I'm trying to see what Lainey was saying. Aquarius too, and my husband is Capricorn. That's funny. And then Mama is checking his account daily and checking for discounts, and I just leave all that to him.
Yeah.
Oh man,
like he's checking his.
He's checking. Yeah. When I go into my sunroom, he's like, "Don't touch anything." Yeah. My youngest is a Leo. He knows how to party.
Yeah. Yeah. My twins are Leos.
Yeah. Jackie said I do that. Mm-hmm. You color code. Oh my God. I think I'm Capricorn rising.
Yeah.
That's really funny.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it blows my mind.
Yeah.
That and like, if any of you have ever done human design.
Oh,
and
I'm sorry. Jackie, did you ask me that? I feel like I missed that. Guys, if you really want to get something answered and we miss it, just keep reposting it. But where the site that I always recommend for astrology charts is, oh no! All right, Lisa, bubble up. She said we have a tornado
warning.
Oh no.
All right, we'll send our energy down there to like calm it down.
Put a big old bubble around your house.
Yeah.
Seriously. Put a big old bubble. And around your children. If if you have children and they're not with you, husband, whatever, bubble them up.
Yeah.
Put white light in the bubble.
Sending it your way too, okay? Everybody send Lisa some protective energy.
Yeah.
She's got tornadoes coming, so hanging out.
But Cafe Astrology. CafeAstrology.com is the site that you get a free chart, and she gives like detailed information about the chart and how to read it and so on and so forth. And basically explains the placements in the chart for you. Cafe Astrology.
She said, sure will. Good job, Lisa. Awesome. I did that and slept through one.
Oh wow.
Oh, what? Through a tornado?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
You're welcome, love.
Yes. Be safe. Cafe Astrology.
Cafe Astrology.
The name of the website where you can
CafeAstrology.com.
Get your birth chart reading.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah. And it will help you understand so much with your, about you and about, And Jamie said too, human design.
Yeah.
We have a friend that does human design.
Yeah. Yeah, if you guys need somebody who does human design, I can link you to her. She's amazing and just so passionate. She loves working with families. So if you want to know the dynamic between the people of your immediate family, she's really good with connecting those bridges to help you
Oh, thank you, Lisa Marie.
To help you understand each other better and get along better. Especially she really loves working with kids too, so that you understand your children better.
Thank you, love. Thank you.
She doesn't have her website up yet, but she needs to get it going so we can.
Pumpkin spice. Ready?
Oh,
cheers.
I love fall.
Fall, best of all.
Fall is my favorite of all. No, it's terrible. I like fall most of all.
Good morning, love. Good morning.
I wish that Ugg boots were still cool. Remember when it was Starbucks and Ugg boots and.
Oh, hold on. He just said.
We got another one. I like fall most of all. Thanks for the latte.
Is that pumpkin spice foam?
I'm getting a cake pop with mine.
Yeah.
Oh my God, we're such dorks.
I don't know how to pin this. I want to. Oh, there we go.
Pin this comment. There you go.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Thank you, Asia. There's an app
Asia.
called The Pattern, gives you more insight on your birth chart. Awesome. Thank you, Asia. Thank you. We love it's we don't even have the time to find all these new things anymore. So if you guys have newer, evolved versions, we want to hear it. Just checked out going northeast, and it's to the southwest. Yay! We diverted it.
We just diverted that.
We all did that with our energy. I'm playing with your hair.
Everyone clap yourself.
Pat yourself on the back.
I said clap yourself.
Clap yourself on the back.
Oh, thanks, Jamie. We love you too.
Yeah. Somebody else said I use the pattern too. Carol said it. Okay.
Oh, okay.
Star is a good one too. Yes, get it. I know, Caitlin. What was the one that you told us about? I know I downloaded it and tried it for a little, and it was really good. And I just fell out of it because I'm not big on astrology. But I remember it was was that what it was? Was that CoStar? And it was an app. Why do I need to play? I need to
pattern app is awesome. All right.
You smell really good.
Thanks.
Can I braid it? Can I braid your hair? I love playing with hair. Before I knew I was lesbian, I used to stare at people's hair and be like, I just wish I could touch their hair. Wish I could touch her hair. It's so pretty. And now I get to every day, and I'm just doing it. Sorry, guys. Oh, you can connect with others that have the app. Yeah, I remember now. Okay.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. You love your hair being played with. Me too. Yeah. I used to let little kids, my little cousins, brush my hair and play with my hair because I always loved that feeling. And hair is such a big, they say it's an extension of, it's your octopus tentacles. I know like Rastafarians, they grow out their hair because it's like a symbol of like how connected they are to like the divine, which is beautiful. Your kids do it for you. Aw, it's so great until they hit a snag and they don't know to stop. They're just like, and like falling. You're like, oh, it puts you to sleep. Yeah, it's so relaxing. Hit all those nerve endings, like, oh, yeah. Is it time to wrap up?
I think so.
I think so. Yeah, like Avatar. Yeah.
Yes.
You just have to connect it to something. I mean, you guys are so funny. I love it. Thanks, Reese. Thanks for being here.
Yeah.
We like to talk spirituality, but we like to not be too serious about it because it's meant to be playful and fun. And honestly, that's why like we were drawn to each other from the get-go, I think, because, well, I always told her, I was like, you were just another like, you know, another walk in the park until I saw that you like to like play and have fun. And then all of a sudden I was like, who is she? Oh my God. Because we all went to the park with our kids and she was like, I was like, I'm going to skateboard there. And she's like, I can skateboard. I've been skateboard. I used to wear baggy jeans.
You know, Jinkos?
And listen to Cake back in the 90s, 2000. I used to listen to that. Yeah. Blink-182. So I know all about skateboarding.
You too, like, Rach. You too.
I was like, I love you.
We love you.
We love you. But yeah, so not only like did we have the mediumship cake, right?
Yeah.
I'm dying now. But like I think that's a lot of what sets us apart from other people doing this is like that we bring that like goofy childlike side into it. We're not afraid to be like silly, and I know that we have moments where we get really serious too. But if you look back at some of our old videos, like we started out on here making like funny spiritual like TikToks to kind of like make light of the spiritual path because a lot of people take it very seriously.
We should make a folder
like
for
a goofy one. Yeah.
If you guys haven't seen our skits, those are pretty.
Yeah, make a playlist of like funny. Our goofy skits, like things to make you laugh. Yeah, because some of them, like, I mean, we go back and watch them and we just like laugh. Toodaloo, motherfucker.
Don't forget to email us.
Yeah.
Or
either message us
with your email, Toodaloo.
Yeah, with your email and your name. Okay? Yeah, those are my faves, Kaylin.
Yeah.
They make us laugh so much.
Yeah.
We want to do more. We just have to we have a million things we're trying to do and create. The one where you're showering and Andrea runs in like, babe, I know that was a recent one. She literally does that. And I'm like,
well, it's important.
It's just so funny because she didn't have any kind of like, didn't think that was weird until I just like, I was like, I need to film you doing this. She's like, why? And I'm like, because I'm literally in the showering and all of a sudden you just rip the shower curtain open and start showing me things. And I'm like, there's no privacy here. Like there's no, she's like, and it's always when she's like, when she's onto something like a conspiracy or like, she's like,
can't wait.
I
can't wait.
I hear like a gentle knock and I'm like, who is it? And the next thing you know, hey, babe, did you see this? Oh, we love you too, Caitlin, so much. You know that.
We love you too.
Nicole, I want a partner like that. Let's manifest one for you, okay?
Yeah.
Let's manifest one.
But I think
just you be the most authentic version of you, and you will draw in that version that is meant to be paired with that. Not completing each other, but who is meant to be paired with that. So literally watch that video on your page. Crack me up. Oh, that's awesome.
Have you guys who on here has seen our video about the saging? I'm gonna say that. Just saging.
The saging exes, the saging your ex out of your body. You're like that?
In certain areas.
Did anybody see that one? That one.
I'm so gonna pin all these into a folder.
Yeah.
Caitlin, yeah. That one was oh my god.
Oh, Nicole. Well, you can be part of our friend group.
Yes.
Okay.
This is part of our
why
tribe.
We do this is because we want to connect with all of you and and give you a safe place to like talk about this stuff and heal and overcome to like things and all of that. Yeah. So binge watching your page, saging the ex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, no, yeah.
Yeah. We'll try to go through and pin them to the top so you guys can find them easily.
You guys got to see that one. I wish we could do bloopers. We thought about doing because bloopers for that one would have been hilarious.
Yeah.
For sure.
Oh, I was going to post a
All right,
blooper.
you too, Crystal. I know we're like taking forever to get off here.
Yeah.
Right.
I was going to post a blooper from 2 years ago. I was going to put that on our Instagram story. If you guys don't follow us on Instagram, get on there too, because sometimes we post things in our stories that don't make it into videos, depending. The one that I showed you last night when we were trying to film. Like 2 years ago, we were trying to film. I don't know what we were trying to film, but we weren't able to talk as freely like this. Like then. It was really, I mean, we had started our TikTok journey, but we were still really nervous. And when we would like record things, it was like really hard. Like anything else, you're like, I'm dragging on. I'm saying, I had a long pause. I'm having trouble like remembering all these things. So, there was the video that it popped up in my phone. I'll just post it. It was cute.
Yeah, I'll make like a little folder. Lisa, we were talking about the skit that we did
on
it's
TikTok.
Like one of our earlier TikToks
Yeah.
about staging your ex's energy, like
out of your body. And it was just like meant to be really funny. A lot of people were like, wait, how do I do this?
We used to make a lot more skits than we do. We don't really make as much now. Like, you seen the one with like the angel, your spirit guide, or your counsel like showing up? That one was fun. Too. I made those wings. So that was a lot of fun to do.
Yeah.
So we'll post those and then
we'll put them in a playlist at the top of our profile so that you guys can get to like the funny
like
these
skits,
are like, I think we'll call it. I don't know, skits. Yeah, that way because it's hard to find them. Yeah, but they're in there. They're pretty funny.
All right, we've got to wrap this up. We got a to-do list that is a mile long.
We sure do. It's longer now because I wrote a bunch of things down while we were on here. So, congrats again to our subscribers who won the raffle.
Yeah.
And you'll be receiving that within 5 to 7 business days. And then once we hit our next goal for subscribers, we're going to be doing another raffle and giving away for some freebies.
You too, Jamie. Don't forget to send us your information, Jamie.
Yeah. So your email and your name. You got your name. Get ready for the class is going to be posted tomorrow. The next shadow work class is going to be posted tomorrow. So if it's something that you're interested in, you're ready. We walk you through it. Okay. So it's easy. It's just as easy as like, you're just following. Okay. To help you do it on your own. And you're going to feel 100 times better after the class. So definitely check that out. It's going to be posted tomorrow. Okay. Nicole, we're going to post it tomorrow. It's going to be in the link in our bio. So you can either go to the link now and just like refresh it tomorrow or hop back on here and we'll let you know when it's posted and you can get in that way. I can also, I don't know if like, let me see if I can reach out to you. I'm going to write down your screen name and then I can send it to you also. You can talk while I write this down. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Sorry. I love your
I love your username.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it just pops up for us as Nicole.
I love that.
Aw. Okay, perfect. All right, so I'll send it to you. Okay.
All right, everyone. We love you, love you, love you.
Love you. Everybody have a beautiful day. Carol, we'll see you on Tuesday for day 2 of our class.
Tuesday.
Saturday. Don't
Carol, we'll see you Saturday. And Cam, if you're still in here, we'll see you Saturday in day 2 of our class. Yes. We love you guys so much. We'll be back tomorrow, 10-ish.
Love you all. 10-ish a.m.
Eastern Standard Time.
We love you all. Have a great day.
Bye.
Bye.